Selecting the right tennis lessons in San Francisco. The presentation of mytennislessons.com, the Bay Area's first choice for tennis lessons at all skill levels. Whether you're gripping a racket for the first time in your life or ranked #1 in your state, finding the right tennis coach can often be a difficult step. Even the world's top pros juggle different coaches from time to time. Along with pricing, times, frequency, and coaching approach, a major concern of those seeking tennis lessons is often the different types of tennis lessons available. Here we discuss the 3 types: group lessons, semi-private lessons, private coaching. Choosing the right type of lesson depends on your experience level. Group tennis lessons. Group lessons are great for tennis beginners because players receive basic coaching advice and can learn from other students around them while they observe specific technique-related issues. In addition to watching other players in their group make mistakes and listening to a coach's critique, beginners can visualize stroke mechanics much easier than they can by themselves. Group lessons are far less physically demanding than private lessons, so beginners can transition into the game at an easier pace. And group lessons are also extremely fun and great for socializing. Without as much one-on-one pressure, group players can simply enjoy the game but still push themselves to be the top player in their class. And there's also the advantage of low prices. Group lessons are by far the most affordable type of tennis lesson, and they often take place during peak hours of the day, so they're an excellent after-school activity. Semi-private lessons. Semi-private lessons are ideal for intermediate players. While group lessons don't offer enough coaching or practice time for intermediates, semi-private lessons pit intermediate players with similar abilities against one another in a relatively small group environment. It is in this environment where a coach can address specific shortcomings of the intermediate player's game. Additionally, at the intermediate level, players get much more match experience than beginners do. Competing against other players is the absolute best way for an intermediate to sharpen their game by focusing on areas of need that usually weren't an issue during practice. Semi-private lessons usually include similarly skilled players, so they have a reliable and competitive pool of people to contact for a match. Semi-private lessons are slightly more expensive than group lessons and usually last between 1 to 2 hours. Now there is also a third tennis lesson format, advanced tennis lessons, and private tennis lesson coaching. But that subject will be left to a follow-up video, advanced tennis lessons, so be on the lookout for that one coming right up. This concludes our informative video, Choosing Tennis Lessons in the San Francisco Bay Area. Brought to you by mytennislessons.com, the Bay Area's preferred tennis lesson source for all skill levels. You can reach My Tennis Lessons at phone number 866-454-2747. Welcome back. As a follow-up to the previous video, mytennislessons.com would like to leave you with a community tennis resources guide. Here are only a few. Welcome back. As a follow-up to the previous video, mytennislessons.com would like to leave you with a community tennis resources guide. Here are only a few of the higher-rated tennis clubs listed on the Yelp Community Review site in the San Francisco Bay Area section. The Bay Club of San Francisco, 645 5th Street in San Francisco. Classic Strokes Tennis Lesson, 880 Franklin Street in San Francisco. The John Yandall Tennis School, 828 Franklin Street, number 204 in San Francisco. Golden Gate Park International Tennis, located at 37 Belcher Street in San Francisco. The City Racket Shop at 1798 San Jose Avenue in San Francisco.